Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Timmy Tran. I'm your link to the fire within and to God. Alright guys, you got a power. Doesn't matter where you come from. You're born to this universe, you got power. Right? And you can make anything happen in your life at any time, at any moment. You can change your life just like that. But it's up to you. It's your free will. God give you the power. You got more power than that. I would think, I see here, an angel. Right? Yep, because you got God power. Right? You create, build, prosper, and multiply. Right? Sometimes see an angel kind of limited because he have to carry out God law, and so he got to be really disciplined. Right? You don't have discipline. You got free will. God give you that right there. Right? The problem is that when you enter this universe, taking on a human form, now you're in a survival mode, a testing mode, a testing ground. See how you learn like a step to go to the next level of discipline where you can be with God, right? And be with God, you're gonna be like an angel in a lot of discipline, right? So, but as take a human form without here, when you were born and you start growing up, you got learning, right? You have to learn, right? That's how God creates things. So what happened? You learn from the people you're around with, right? And now we have like the internet, all kind of stuff, but it was great. Now you can learn from more people, right? But a lot of confusion out there, right? Now back then don't have no internet, so you can learn only around you. So a lot of time most people around you failure, right? Because they don't learn the information. They learn the traditional way, right? Go to school, go get a good job. Make sure you do a good job at your work. That way you can get reward with your, money. So that way they can tax you, right? Or they can fine you, whatever it is, right? Because I think the law one day because of our leaders or all these things that we find out that they mismanage the money. I think one day that we're gonna have a robot, right? Robot, they don't have to to have food to survive. So what happened? All they do is they can just carry out the law, right? Just carry out law. They don't give you tickets. They don't give you make you pay taxes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't need all this money. And in the future, and the human, all they just live, we'll live like just like Adam and Eve, right? And we survive and we just do the thing that we love, right? If robot control everything, and then make sure that nobody's like commit crime, right? Commit crime, they have the technology, all kind of stuff like that they can really pinpoint down to what who did the crime, what kind of stuff you do the crime, right? That's what human do, right? Human, what the human is one creatures that no other other creatures, because God making the image and He giving power, right? With that power, they lose control. They want to be like animal. Like animal don't have no power. They have instinct of survival, right? It's survival. It's all about survival, right? Any creature, insects on this universe is all about survival. They need food. Unless we haven't seen alien that don't need food. Maybe alien may never need. They might need no food. But in the movie, we think like these aliens might need food. These aliens might not need food. I mean, maybe the aliens that don't need food, like us, right? Like that, everything that was created on Earth as we know it, on that living thing, in this universe. For right now, we don't particularly know anything about outside of Earth, right? But on Earth, we know that most living thing consume other living thing, right? For survival, right? Now we don't know about alien. I don't know if they need food or not, right? I mean, logically it makes sense where you would think alien will probably be just like us, like a creature like us, and they do need food, right? We don't know that, right? So we don't know. We never really live with the animals, so we don't really know, right? So what happened? We have to guess, right? And things that we don't want to guess, right? The problem we don't want to guess, because if we guess what happened, You know, we assuming, you know, I guess assume would say that the representative say, you know, we make an ass of ourselves, right? So we don't want to assume. We want to know. We want to know, right? Now, for everything within God, with God, right? With God, you don't want to, you know, to question God, because God is just an existence where He will help you, you know, in your life or whatever you need it, right? But it's not about, you know, trying to prove. God don't need to prove nothing to anybody, right? He's just an existence to help your life if you believe in Him, right? So if you don't believe in Him, you believe in everything else, right? When you believe in everything else, what happened? You become to where you want to control things. So when you want to control things, it's not going to help you out, right? Because, you know, God created everything. He makes things the way it is. And if you try, and if you little person like yourself, and you're trying to control the world, ain't not going to happen. So what happened? What you do is that you're unable to control the world. So what you do is that you want to give your power to somebody else, and they no different than you as human. They cannot control the world, right? So what happened? They will try to control the world, and but they can't, right? That's just the way it is. It's going to happen in 1,000 years. You know, it's going to happen. You know, after we die, somebody's going to try to control somebody, right? Instead of building, instead of like you creating, they want to steal, right? That's it. You know, him and me. You know, if they don't build and create, they steal from other, right? And they come up with a system to steal it, right? And the thing is that it's not their fault. They just know that the knowledge, you know, and they know how to get the money from the people, you know, before, you know, they just know more than this, smarter than most people live out there. Most people are like live to work, right? And that's what they taught. So this guy, whether businessman or anybody, when they realize, you know what, if I can get easy money, you know, to become the government, become their leader, I would do it. Man, I don't want to work a job. I want to, you know, go campaign and stuff like that and win. Let's see, and I got free money, right, for the rest of my life. See, the system we set up for, right? We elect these people. They don't you know, uphold the law as intention. They'll make law. They make law and pass out, you know, generate money. So one thing right here, guy. This is completely common sense. Doesn't matter what country you're at. Once, okay, if you don't make money, like there's a two-way make money, okay? Either you're gonna tax the heck out of your people, or you're gonna, you know, tax the other people that make money from other different countries, right? That bring products in, and you tax those and make money from there, or you tax your own people. Now you can't tax you befriend other country and you don't tax them, you're gonna tax your people to death, right? When you tax people to death, what happened? When they starve, what happened? If they don't have nothing else, you know, going, and all the money is gone, what happened? They're gonna revolt. There's no if but nothing, thing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like animal, like if you're trying to kill animal, what happened? They fight back, right? The same thing, you know. Now, if you want to kill your people with taxes and regulation, all kind of stuff, they can't build, they can't do nothing. You know, when they see their life is worth nothing, what happened? They're gonna revolt. First, they're gonna revolt with each other. Once they figure it out, you know, figure out what happened, and they will join, and they take our kingdom. That's the way it works, guys. See, this is a warning for all those leaders out there. They think you think that your whole thing, that's okay. This is how God created, right? So you think your whole power, you think that you can mass out His law, you think that people are stupid or dumb. You don't see that, you know, thing that's going on. You can still change it. God give you the power to change it. Like God give anybody the power to change anything in their life. But if you don't change it, then what happened? You're gonna get overthrown, right? And it happened 2,000 years. Kingdom, you know, empire. Whether you like it or not, it's easy to predict, right? All right, guys, this is my message from God for everybody out there today. You got a power. You can change anytime. It doesn't matter what you're searching in. You got it from God, Jesus Christ, and from the Ten Commandments, and you can change anything. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye-bye.